Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're ditching the daily grind, escaping the ordinary, and embarking on an adventure to the American West. We're talking wide open spaces, rugged beauty, and a whole lot of wow moments. That's right, we're diving headfirst into the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in Wyoming, USA. So buckle up, get ready for some serious wanderlust, and let's get started. First up, we're hitting up the granddaddy of them all, the OG of national parks, Yellowstone. This place is like stepping into another world, a world where geysers erupt from the earth, bison roam free, and the air smells like sulfur and adventure. You can't talk about Yellowstone without mentioning Old Faithful, the geyser that's anything but old news. Seeing that thing erupt is like witnessing a natural fireworks show, it's just that powerful. But Yellowstone is more than just geysers. We're talking about pristine lakes reflecting snow-capped mountains, forests teeming with wildlife, and canyons so grand they'll make you feel tiny. Keep your eyes peeled for elk, wolves, maybe even a grizzly bear or two, from a safe distance, of course. And don't even get me started on the colors. The hot springs, man, they're like something out of a psychedelic dream. Yellows, oranges, blues, greens. It's a whole rainbow of crazy. And it's all thanks to the geothermal activity bubbling beneath the surface. Yellowstone is a must-see, a place that'll leave you speechless and make you question if you're still on planet Earth. Next up, we're heading south to Grand Teton National Park, home to some of the most jaw-dropping mountain scenery you'll ever lay eyes on. Imagine this, jagged, snow-capped peaks piercing the sky, their reflections shimmering in the crystal-clear waters of Jenny Lake. Yeah, it's that epic. This is a hiker's paradise with trails for every skill level, from leisurely strolls along the lakeshore to challenging climbs up those iconic peaks. And the views? Don't even get me started on the views. We're talking panoramic vistas that stretch on forever, showcasing the raw, untamed beauty of the American West. But it's not just about the hiking. You can kayak on the lakes, go fishing in the rivers, or just find a peaceful spot and soak it all in. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some wildlife, moose, elk, maybe even a black bear or two. Grand Teton National Park is a place where you can escape the noise, reconnect with nature, and just breathe. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to hit up Jackson Hole, a town that's equal parts cowboy charm and adrenaline-pumping adventure. This is where the Wild West meets modern-day luxury, and it's a combination that's hard to resist. In the winter, Jackson Hole transforms into a world-renowned ski destination, with slopes for every skill level and enough powder to satisfy even the most hardcore shredder. But don't worry, if skiing isn't your thing, there's still plenty to keep you entertained. You can explore the town square with its iconic antler arches and charming boutiques, or hop on a sleigh ride through the snow-covered wilderness. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can try your hand at dog sledding or snowmobiling. But Jackson Hole isn't just a winter wonderland. In the summer, the mountains come alive with hiking trails, mountain biking paths, and whitewater rafting opportunities. And the town itself is buzzing with activity, with art galleries, live music venues, and restaurants serving up everything from hearty Western fare to gourmet cuisine. Jackson Hole is a place where you can let your hair down, embrace the wild side, and create memories that'll last a lifetime. Next up, we're taking a trip to the weird and wonderful side of Wyoming with a visit to Devil's Tower National Monument. This place is straight out of a sci-fi movie, a towering monolith of rock that rises dramatically from the surrounding plains. Geologists will tell you it's an igneous intrusion formed by magma that cooled and hardened millions of years ago. But let's be real, it looks like something aliens built. And that's part of what makes it so fascinating. You can hike around the base of the tower, taking in its massive scale and unique geological formations. Or, if you're feeling really adventurous, you can try your hand at rock climbing. Just be warned, this is not for the faint of heart. Devil's Tower is a place that sparks the imagination, a place where you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. It's a reminder that there are still mysteries in this world, and that sometimes the best thing we can do is just stand back and appreciate their grandeur. Ready to relax and rejuvenate? Then pack your swimsuit and head to Hot Springs State Park, where you can soak your worries away in naturally heated mineral springs. That's right, you heard me correctly. This park is home to numerous hot springs, each with its own unique temperature and mineral content. You can take a dip in the world's largest mineral hot springs, the Big Spring, which pumps out a whopping 2,000 gallons of water per minute. Or, for a more intimate experience, head to one of the smaller springs scattered throughout the park. But Hot Springs State Park isn't just about soaking. You can also explore miles of hiking trails, go fishing in the Bighorn River, or simply relax and enjoy the scenery. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some of the park's resident wildlife, including bison, elk, and deer. Hot Springs State Park is the perfect place to unwind, recharge, and reconnect with nature. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter a land of towering cliffs, sparkling waters, and adventures that'll take your breath away. Welcome to Bighorn Canyon National Recreation Area, a hidden gem in Wyoming's crown of natural wonders. Imagine this, a canyon so deep it seems to carve through the earth itself, its walls painted in shades of red, orange, and gold. Now fill that canyon with a ribbon of turquoise water, the Bighorn River, snaking its way through the rugged landscape. That's Bighorn Canyon National Recreation Area, and it's a sight you won't soon forget. This place is an outdoor enthusiast's dream come true. You can go boating or fishing on the Bighorn River, hike or bike along the canyon rim, or even go rock climbing if you're feeling adventurous. And the wildlife watching? Let's just say you might want to keep your camera handy. Bighorn sheep, wild horses, eagles, and even the occasional black bear call this place home. Bighorn Canyon National Recreation Area is a place where you can escape the crowds, reconnect with nature, and experience the raw beauty of the American West. Next up, we're lacing up our hiking boots and venturing into the heart of Wyoming's backcountry, the Wind River Range. This is not your average mountain range, folks. We're talking jagged peaks, glaciers, alpine lakes, and a wilderness so vast it'll make you feel like you've stepped back in time. The Wind River Range is home to Gannett Peak, the highest point in Wyoming, and it's a beacon for experienced hikers and climbers looking for a challenge. But even if you're not planning on summiting any mountains, there are plenty of trails to explore, each one offering breathtaking views and a chance to experience the solitude of the wilderness. Imagine yourself hiking through meadows carpeted in wildflowers, the air filled with the scent of pine and the sound of rushing water. You might spot a moose grazing by a crystal-clear stream, or a bald eagle soaring overhead. This is the Wind River Range, a place where you can disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with the natural world. Just remember to pack your bear spray and let someone know your plans before you go, because this is true wilderness we're talking about. Hold on to your cowboy hats, folks, because we're about to mosey on into Cheyenne, the capital of Wyoming, and a city that's steeped in Wild West history and tradition. This is the place to be if you want to experience the true spirit of the American cowboy. Cheyenne is home to the world-famous Cheyenne Frontier Days, a 10-day rodeo and western celebration that takes place every July. We're talking rodeo events, parades, concerts, and enough cowboy hats to fill a stadium. It's a wild time, and it's an experience you won't soon forget. But Cheyenne is more than just a rodeo town. You can explore the city's historic downtown, with its charming shops and restaurants, or visit the Wyoming State Capitol building, a beautiful example of Renaissance Revival architecture. And if you're interested in history, be sure to check out the Cheyenne Frontier Days Old West Museum, which tells the story of Cheyenne's Wild West past. Cheyenne is a city that embraces its heritage while also looking towards the future. It's a place where you can experience the best of both worlds, the rugged individualism of the Wild West, and the modern amenities of a thriving city. Get ready to dive into adventure, folks, because we're heading to Flaming Gorge National Recreation Area, a water wonderland nestled in the southwest corner of Wyoming. This place is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, with a giant reservoir, towering red cliffs, and endless opportunities for fun in the sun. Imagine this, a lake so blue it seems to glow, surrounded by towering red sandstone cliffs that rise dramatically from the water's edge. That's Flaming Gorge Reservoir, and it's the heart and soul of this incredible recreation area. Whether you're into boating, fishing, swimming, or just soaking up the sun, Flaming Gorge has something for everyone. You can rent a houseboat and spend a few days exploring the lake's many coves and inlets, or cast a line and try your luck at catching some of the lake's famous trout. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can explore the surrounding canyons and mesas on foot or by horseback. Flaming Gorge National Recreation Area is a place where you can escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with nature's simple pleasures. Last but not least, we're venturing into the wilds of Grand Teton National Forest, a vast expanse of wilderness that covers over 3.4 million acres of Wyoming's most stunning landscapes. This is the real deal, folks, a place where you can truly get lost in the beauty and solitude of nature. Imagine this: dense forests of lodgepole pine and spruce, their branches reaching towards the sky. Crystal clear rivers and streams, their waters teeming with trout. Jagged mountain peaks, their slopes home to elk, moose, and even the elusive grizzly bear. This is Grand Teton National Forest, a place where you can escape the crowds and experience the raw power and beauty of the natural world. Whether you're an experienced hiker or just looking for a scenic drive, Grand Teton National Forest has something to offer everyone. You can hike to a secluded alpine lake, cast a line in a rushing stream, or simply relax and soak up the scenery. Just remember to pack your bear spray and let someone know your plans before you go, because this is true wilderness we're talking about. So, there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of the top 10 must-visit places in Wyoming, USA. From the geothermal wonders of Yellowstone to the rugged beauty of the Wind River Range, Wyoming has something to offer every type of traveler. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your Wyoming adventure today, and get ready to experience the raw beauty and untamed spirit of the American West. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel guides and adventure tips. See you in the next one.